Hello and welcome to Donington for the start of the 2013 Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge. We have an interesting lineup this year, including returning veterans, a couple of rookies and a soap star.
And my cars really is all the 80s cars, you know, things like when the Porsches look really big and aggressive and the big wings. And
I've always loved Porsches. I've got a fair collection of Porsches myself.
I've been a motorsport fan and I've been a Porsche fan all my life. My dad, when I was young, my first memories of his car, he had a 911, and I think I fell in love with them from then.
I've only ever done track days before, so this is the first race, first time I've done anything like this, and it is, yeah, obviously a very big experience. Yeah.
Life's great, you know. Brilliant. Everything's going well acting-wise. Emmerdale's great at the minute. I'm really enjoying that, but this is completely different, and you know, I really do want to try and keep a complete separate.
Well, we're here to support Kelvin. As you well know, we're very good close friends, and he's got a lot of support from his friends and family today to come and see him do a bit of nearly professional racing, and it's quite exciting to see one of your friends doing something. We're just quite overwhelmed with it all, and as I say, very excited to see him racing.
Very first race, very first qualifying, lots of things to learn. We've got a great team behind us, lots of experienced people, so it's just a question of trying to remember it all on the day and doing what you can. So.
I've just spotted my massive supporters here, my wife and my daughter in the grandstands on their own. So.
The drivers are eager to get the 2013 season underway, and all will be desperate for a good start here at Donington. The drivers will use the first lap to get as much warmth into the tyres as possible. Riding on board with ex-F3 driver Justin Sherwood, he's returning for his second season in the GT3 Cup Challenge, having finished third in last year's championship. Emmerdale actor Kelvin Fletcher is driving car 77 for the Redline Motorsport team. He qualifies third for the first race and fourth for the second. A good effort considering this is his first season in the GT3 Cup, a big step up after competing in the Mighty Minis Championship last year. Last season's second place finisher, Stephen Licorice, qualifies second for each race, and he'll be hoping to improve on last year's final position. Sherwood has a very strong qualifying session, and he's on pole for both races. As the drivers prepare for the first race, they spend time discussing their telemetry with the teams.
You've improved massively on the brakes, although your exit speed must have been a bit slower, as Ben said earlier.
Yeah.
And we've still got to find this. Got to find this apex.
Got to get that apex right, mate.
Yeah.
Exactly. Get the angle right, and it's pushing me out, and it's not getting me where I should be. So
the nose goes in where you want it to, yeah.
I think what's happening there is I'm getting too over to the right. I need to be more to the left there. I was getting out to the right, okay, and then across the left. And when I'm braking there, I'm not hanging it to the left long enough. I knew I was doing that. I need to work on that.
Good. All bodes well.
Yeah, cool. There's something to work on. Yeah. That's okay. We can do that.
So we're ready for the opening round of the championship. All the drivers keen to get the 2013 GT3 Cup Challenge underway. The lights are out and they're off. All cars away cleanly. Sherwood gets away well. Riding on board with Peter Carl Henry, he's getting close to Kelvin Fletcher in third place. And he's off! Looks like he's clipped the apex through the chicane, he's forced the back end into a spin, and now he's got a lot of work to do. Fletcher must feel relieved, no longer having Henny breathing down his neck, but he has a lot to do to catch Licorice in second place. Back on board with Henny now as he makes a pass up the inside of Mark Cowan. A couple of seconds separate second and third place. Henny is doing a great job of making up lost ground after that spin, narrowly taking Robert Boughton. He had a better exit out of the final chicane and passes with ease. We're into the last couple of laps, riding on board with Kelvin Fletcher, and he's put it in the gravel. Sherwood is looking confident up front, managing the gap to the car behind. Peter Carl Henny giving another lesson in overtaking, making the pass on Guy Ryle, again making it look effortless. And here comes Justin Sherwood to claim victory in round one of the Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge. Licorice crosses the line second, and Fletcher is third. A great drive for Peter Carl Henry to recover fourth place after the early spin. Fifth goes to Guy Ryle, and Boughton manages to fend off Cowan to take sixth place.
I got a good, well, not very good start, but I don't think anybody did. So, and then a good first lap, and managed to pull a gap with Steve, and then pulled away a little bit while the tyres were fresh, and then just a case of keeping the gap to Steve and looking after the tyres really and bringing it home.
Yeah, I think he got that gap right at the start, and I did literally fall asleep for a couple of laps, looked in the mirror and saw Kelvin closing me. I thought, what? Come on, wake up.
I really did struggle and lost concentration. I came off in the last lap as well, so I was lucky to finish. But great race, you know.
Fluffed the start, couldn't get it into second gear, finally got on the pace, started going round, and then span it into the chicane at the top, which put me significantly behind. And then, of course, I was determined then to get back to the place I started, and we made it back up to fourth by the end.
It's now time for race 2 of the GT3 Porsche Cup Challenge. Grey skies above Donington. Away they go. Henne has a good start, holding the inside line into the first corner, and he gets second. Mark Cowan also has a good start, moving ahead of Robert Boughton and into 6th. Fletcher doesn't get the best of starts. He's dropped back slightly from the podium places. Licorice is having a go up the inside of Henne down into Redgate. Can he make the move steer? He can! He's up to second position now, though after race 1, don't expect Henne to give up easily. Sherwood seems to be managing the gap well again in this second race at Donington. Mark Cowan and Robert Boughton are having a battle for 6th place. Boughton seems to be gaining on Cowan as we ride on board with Boughton. It looks like he's trying to get past. And he does get past, down the inside into Redgate. Checker flag time. Through comes Justin Sherwood to claim his second victory of the day. Stephen Licorice has held off Peter Carl Henne to secure second. Fletcher and Ryle have clear runs to the checkered flag. They're 4th and 5th. And Boughton manages to keep 6th place after the battle with Cowan in the opening laps. A great day for Justin Sherwood, 2 out of 2. Stephen Licorice comes home second and Peter Carl Henne third. 4th goes to Kelvin Fletcher, Guy Ryle 5th, and Robert Boughton 6th ahead of Mark Cowan.
I got a really good start that race, and I could see Peter and Steve battling behind.
I got a dreadful start again, and sort of then beat myself up for a few laps and didn't get my head down. And obviously Peter was all over me like a hot rash for a while, so I really had to focus on trying to pick the pace up a little bit.
I never expected to get on the podium in my first real day of racing, to be perfectly honest with you. I think I got quite a good start. I sort of picked into the front, and then yeah, it was full on from there really.
In the championship, it's Stephen Licorice chasing Justin Sherwood. 44 points to Sherwood, 36 to Licorice, and tied for third on 30, Kelvin Fletcher and Peter Carl Henne. The team's championship is headed by Team Parker Racing, 30 points clear of Par Motorsport. Redline Racing third, with Almara Racing down in 4th. A fantastic double victory for Justin Sherwood here at Donington Park. Join us next time when we'll be at Snetterton for rounds 3 and 4 of the Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge.